added. I request to be added as host. I mean,
it's just confused.
Yes, it takes a lot of practice and study, and unfortunately, we take it for granted a lot. We take it a lot for granted. We are not doing the hard work of knowing and understanding. Kingani, how it works. So each is important anyway. Biki ga live broadcast din ba? Biki shiga broadcast din ba? Hello, who is online? Hello, beautiful people. Who is online? Let me see if I can find the link and send to you. Hey, Casa, Engineer Power. This thing, eh?
Didn't go live or did you take the video for me?
No, that is one na page Jiddare, but I am live on my page now, on my profile, on my homepage, personal profile. I'm live on it now. Shi yasa fa na shiga tun da wuri, wai to be able to admit you. To abin is doing yane. Yay, an kawo wuta.
Hey, come on, guys.
Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Gashi na kamar amma maganar na dan baya.
Baya kuma?
Kice
So are you if you are able to get on the broadcast, but look for window. Let me just close my window.
Yes.
So get on the broadcast if you can, please. And I am trying to find the link that will invite your friend. Then it doesn't seem as if the link that I sent to you is the one that is working. So the one that I tura miki na page ne. Yanzu muna profile. So there are two different things. Kishiga? Alright, send me a message. A chat. Kinjuatas Yahweh slow connection. Okay, I think I have seen you. Let me see. Yahweh, invite. I'm inviting you, so just accept. I'm inviting you, just accept. Kinga, this is what I have not been able to figure out page. While I was on the page, I couldn't figure it out. So, Kinga, invitation, just accept the invitation when you say, all right, amazing. I see you joining. Hello, pretty stones. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Great. So finally, after how many minutes? Well, how many
Almost
minutes?
12 minutes.
11 minutes late. We're 11 minutes late. How are you? How was your day?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I am doing okay. I hope our guest will be able to join us as the conversation progresses, because there is going to be it's going to be of no use if we have this conversation all by ourselves. So let me take the opportunity to welcome you to my live Facebook live stream broadcast on Earth Conversations with Jiddare. This is a live stream that I usually hold periodically to speak about issues that are important. And I believe every one of us is a working story. We all are working stories. We are stories, we embody stories, we represent stories, and it is our stories that will change the world. Our stories need to be heard. If our stories do not need to be heard, there will be no history in the world. So before someone else tells our stories, I always encourage us to tell our stories ourselves. And I'm very happy and glad that you accept to come on this live stream to share your story as Maryam and as Pretty Stones NG. So tell us, who is Maryam Usman? Who is Maryam Usman?
Okay, so Maryam Usman is a wife, a mom of two, an entrepreneur. So I've run different businesses, but right now I'm the founder of Pretty Stones Nigeria. So we make handmade jewelries and clothing for women, modest clothing for women and girls. So yeah, I think that's it. That's a summary.
That is interesting. So you make handmade jewelries for and modest clothing for women and children. Tell me, how did you come about the concept and idea of Pretty Student and the name, by the way, because it's quite pretty.
Yeah, thank you for that. So yeah, before Pretty Stones, I was into small chops and frozen meats and chicken. But then I went for my MBA in NDA here in Kaduna. So I met this my friend who was into handmade jewelry. So she makes them, they're so lovely. I bought from her, I sold for her as well. But then after a while, 2, 3 years later, we were still friends. So I was like, okay, why not you help me make this jewelry, then I'll rebrand them because I was selling for her as a drop shipper. And she was like, ai ba wahala, za ki iya koya. Zan koya miki, ai kasuwa na Allah ne. I was like, haba, me, I thought it was very difficult. So within 3 days, she taught me, and that's it.
Wow.
So I think since maybe 2019, yeah, I've been making them. So at first the name was Darar. I think I googled pearls in Arabic and it gave me Darar. I don't know why. But later I found out that pearls in Arabic wasn't Darar. So I just decided to get something that I understood because I don't understand Arabic. So yeah, the name, and prior to that, my dad introduced me to gemstones because when I learned the jewelry making from her, we were just making them with pearls and these beads we get from China. So my dad introduced me to gemstones. He was like, "Do you know these? Like we get them from Jos and other parts of the north. So you get people that will cut it for like the whole thing." So I then decided to name the business after okay, since they are pretty, they have different colors, purple, pink, green. That was it. So early this year, I decided to add the clothing to the jewelry because I intend to have this e-commerce fashion brand where you come in, you can get different items, jewelry, clothes, shoes, bags. But as we get along the line, inshallah, I'll be introducing these products one after the other. So, but for now, it's just jewelry and dresses.
That is pretty interesting. Wow. So
Thank you.
does Pretty Stones NG have an online presence like Facebook page or Instagram page where people can go in and look at your pretty stones and ultimately purchase them? Because right now I'm intrigued. I want to see. As you can see, I'm a lover of stones. I'm a lover of pearls. So, and there is nothing more I would love than to get a locally made source of the beautiful things that I love. And I'm sure a lot of
Yes,
people know that as well. So you have a social media account for Pretty Stones and
yes. So we are on Instagram, Instagram.com/pretty underscore stones underscore nig. And we're also on Facebook. It's, I think, Maryam Usman. When I post on Instagram, automatically appears on Facebook. So
yeah.
I think, but my profile picture are the pearls, some pearl earrings.
Mm, I have
Mm.
seen that.
Yeah, and also we have a website that we are working on. So very soon, inshallah, the site will be ready so that wherever you are,
That's
you can
lovely.
just, yes.
That is pretty lovely. Just like the pretty Stones itself.
Thank you.
So, Maryam, you are the founder of Build with Maryam, a public speaking group in Kaduna. That is, it's just when I discovered it, it was mind blowing for me. Why is it mind blowing? Because I know public speaking is a very rare skill, especially for women from conservative places like the North. And that is basically because of the way we were socialized and raised as young girls. We were raised under the culture of silence. So a lot of us are just silent. We are seen and not, but not heard. Yet here you are, a young mother of two, trying to not just find her voice, but encourage other women to find their voice. So it was really mind blowing for me. Tell me, how did you come about the concept of not just finding your voice and being able to speak out, but also encouraging other women to do the same? How did it come about?
Okay, yeah, so in the process of finding myself, self-development, I had to identify my strengths and my weaknesses. So some of my weaknesses were I'm shy. I'm a shy person, so I can't speak in public. So I then came across this page on Instagram that teaches people how to speak publicly. So I reached out to Auntie Sa'a. I was like, please, can she help us with a venue? I want to, because you cannot just learn how to speak publicly alone. You need like a community of people so that you can practice. So I reached out to her. We wanted a venue where we can just use, my intention was just to use that Instagram page as a guideline because they have this, I think, is it 10 days um, um, guidelines where you can use and practice. So she was like, oh, wow, that's a good idea. She also taught public speaking some years back. I was like, wow, I didn't even know. She was like, yeah, so she can volunteer to actually teach us. Then we'll take it up from there for 6 weeks. So yeah, we created the group and I think we're in our fourth or fifth week now. And it's been amazing. We've been learning because she also taught us that public speaking is just an aspect of communication. There are other aspects to it that we also need to learn. So she started from the scratch, not just public speaking. So how you communicate, um, verbal communication, non-verbal communication, persuasion, and different aspects. So we are not still done. And if you're in Kaduna, you'd like to join us on Thursday. Yeah, so we'll put the link to the group. You can join. In fact, even if you're not in Kaduna, you can join the group because we have virtual classes as well. And inshallah, we hope that we'll be able to speak, not be shy, promote our businesses, advertise. It's not just business aspects. We can also like train our kids to just speak. Just at least, even if you are not a public figure, just within you, you say something.
Well, that is truly amazing. If you're just joining us, we are having an honest conversation with Maryam Usman Ali, or is it Ali Usman? Sorry, I'm mixing up the names. Who is
Isah.
the, okay, Maryam Isah Ali, Isah Usman.
Usman. Yeah.
I beg your pardon. Who is the creator behind Pretty Stones NG, the creative hand behind Pretty Stones NG, and the founder of Build with Maryam. Build with Maryam is a public speaking coaching group for women in Kaduna State, Nigeria. So, Kaduna State women, if your desire to improve and develop in yourself and learn how to speak publicly, reach out to either myself or Maryam so that we can welcome you into the community. Pretty Stones NG, however, is a jewelry making brand and mother's clothing, as Maryam rightly said. I can't wait to see all the beautiful pictures you have up on your Instagram and Facebook page. And so, what is the vision? You have the platform, you have the group, and you have the project going. What is the vision? What do you intend to do with Build with Maryam? You've already told us what you intend to do with Pretty Stones NG, a website where you'll have not just jewelries and modest clothing, but all the accessories a woman needs on to look great online. What is the vision for Build with Maryam? Where do you see the Build with Maryam class going in the next, let's say, 2 years?
That would be interesting. I see a group of women who were shy, who couldn't even speak in a group of 5 people who couldn't come online. This is my first time coming online. So I see more of that. And for now, the group we are holding free classes, but later on we see us bringing in trained coaches from anywhere to come and, let's just step into other big stages. Let's be able to pitch our businesses. Let's be able to persuade customers. Let's be able to if you're a politician, let's be able to just come out and say the right things. So now we are 100 plus. Inshallah, maybe next 2 years, maybe 1,000, 2,000. Only God knows. But we just started. But Alhamdulillah.
That is pretty encouraging, and that is good to hear. So if you're just joining us, we're in a conversation with Maryam Usman, the founder of Build with Maryam, and the creative hands behind Pretty Stones NG, which I personally...
Sorry, I would like to also mention that beyond just speaking publicly or improving on your communication skills, we might also encourage, since I'm an entrepreneur, we might also encourage younger entrepreneurs who are starting their businesses from home. So give them some coaching. And even if you have a shop but you have some challenges, we can just, so it will be both in the communication and business aspects as well.
That is pretty amazing. Oh, wow. You really have your hands full. For 2 children and then running Pretty Stones, as well as building not just yourself but women. I can say you are one big young woman. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. If you're just joining us, please make sure to look at Pretty Stones NG on Facebook and Instagram. And if you're a woman, buy something for yourself to look good. And by the way, yes, natural stones are 100% much better than just plastic jewelry. What I'm wearing here is a 100. They are 100% natural beads. I ensure and try to put in the effort to ensure I don't wear anything that, especially jewelry, that is plastic or not. Especially since I began to discover natural stones, I just love them, and I will encourage every other person to try them, especially we women that we accessorize a lot. We wear a lot of accessories. So
You like to blink.
yes. So just try to make sure that your bling is 100% natural and it's achievable. We are one of the countries with the highest mineral deposit of gems. And right now, there is so much mining going on, both legally and illegally. So there are stones that are affordable. I can't wait to get my hands on them. And if you are a man, please buy your wife natural blings. So,
Or your
like,
fiance. Or
pardon?
your sister. Maybe or your
Mhm.
sister or your
Not just your
fiance.
wife, your
Or your
sister.
mom.
Well, yes, your sister, your mother. It's not just your wives that you buy stuff for. Um, This is actually something I want to do a live broadcast about for men, especially Northern Nigerian men. It's not just your wives that are your responsibility. Your sisters are also your responsibility. Your mothers are also your responsibility. But that is not a conversation we are going to have on this live broadcast. It is a different thing entirely, perhaps for next week. So,
Sorry, please, can I just answer a few questions here
yes.
before we...
Oh, you have seen
So
questions. I haven't
Fauzia
seen any
is
questions.
asking for my Instagram handle. So it's pretty underscore stones underscore NIG. Pretty underscore stones underscore NIG. Then for Ramatu, she's saying she likes the fact that I'm into coaching and mentoring. No, for now I'm not a coach. Oh. I'm just gathering fellow entrepreneurs like me. Let's find some hanyar tare. Like let's see the road together. So we can share materials, we'll share videos. If there's any coach that we can afford, like we'll join her classes. For now, I'm not a coach. But I have a BSc in business administration, also an MBA. So yeah, I have little knowledge of business. But you know, practical business and theory is not the same. The challenges are not taught in school. So for now, we are still learning. But alhamdulillah. So you can join, we'll get the right people to teach us. So thank you.
And
Auntie Awa, please continue.
I'm not able to see the comments. From this end, I can't see
Okay.
anything.
Oh,
I don't even
sorry.
know who and who is on the broadcast with
It's
us. I just see
Fauzia
that.
and Ramatu.
I don't know
There are
who
two,
and
Fauzia.
who. Oh, wow. That is
Yeah.
great. I hope before we round up, more people will join because the more the merrier. So,
Mm.
and before you interrupted me, I was actually about to ask if anyone had any questions, and you've already read them. So, Maryam,
Mm.
you are a coach.
Yeah, I'm not a coach. Oh.
I am telling
People
you,
are
you are a
asking.
coach. Why do you think you are not a coach?
Because my business has not gotten to where I want it to be before I call myself a
Okay,
coach.
let me tell you what my own coach told. If you
Mm.
say you must get to where a level that you want your business is before you teach
Mm.
others what you know, you will never teach
Mm.
others what you know. Do you know why? Because
What?
you're always shifting the goalpost for a business. We all want our businesses to grow and blow up. So the more we don't even see the progress. It will surprise you to know the number of, we don't even see the progress our businesses make. You don't see it, but I do. I don't see the progress my business makes, but other people do. That's the way it is. So if you say that you must get to a certain level before you teach people what you know, then you may never teach people what you know. And the essence of knowledge is sharing, is stepping down. If you don't share what you have up here, it will it will stagnate. It will stagnate. The essence of knowledge is to be shared. So stop saying you are not a coach. You are a coach.
Because
But
of my certificate.
you are a coach. You don't need you don't need a certificate from a university for you to be a coach. You only need to go through life and experiences. And it is those experiences that you went through in life that makes you a coach. Because the experience you have is someone else's salvation. That's what makes you a coach. So from today onwards, you are Coach Maryam. From today onwards, you are Coach Maryam. Good. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. So today is a very dry broadcast. Ironically, I was thinking we were going to have a lot of people on the live stream because today is a Sunday and it is a lovely day. It rained here in Abuja. I don't know Kaduna, but it is a lovely Sunday.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it rained, but just for, well, maybe like 10 minutes.
No, it rained here. It rained quite heavily and the weather has got so cool. It's not like crazy
Yeah,
hot.
you guys deserve it, because Abuja is hot.
No. It's like an oven sometimes. Wallahi, sometimes it's like an oven. But right now, the weather is just cool. So I anticipated we were going to have more people on the live stream. Unfortunately, it is not so. But it doesn't matter. Even if it is just one person, even if it is just the two of us, we'll still do our thing. That is one of the things I had to learn by force. Sometimes you just have to go on, regardless of who is coming with you or not. You just have to go on. Thank you very much, Pretty Stones NG, Maryam Isah Usman, Build with Maryam. I am very certain we're going to see amazing stuff from Pretty Stones NG as well as Building with Maryam. I join all women in Kaduna State to get on this train to build with Maryam. Build your capacity, grow yourself in every possible way you can. Public speaking, business, and entrepreneurship, in every way you can that interests you. Because growth is the only place that you need to be in a growth mindset, in a developmental mindset. That is where and how we can salvage our communities and society. So those of you that were a part of this conversation, thank you for coming. We truly appreciate you. This live stream is going to be on Facebook for the next 30 days. So I will send you the link after we have signed off. You can share with your family and friends. And we look forward to having you someday soon, some other time, on Honest Conversations with Jiddare, so that we will hear all the beautiful and amazing progress you have had with Stones NG, and we will get to know if our website is up so that we are e-commerce platform so that we can go shop all our blinks and our modest outfits and look pretty, and we get to know how many women are able to stand on the stage and share their story. Thank you very much, Maryam. And
thank you for having me. I really enjoyed myself.
I am glad you came.
I'm happy I virtually met Fauzia and Ramatu. You guys have been supportive without even knowing. Thank you very much.
I'm glad.
So if you have any question regarding food business or fashion, the fashion I'm just starting, but food business at least. So you can reach out. I can give 1 or 2 tips. It's free. No.
What kind of small chops do you used to do anyway? I'm looking for alkaki dublan nakia.
Noma was the savory one: samosa, spring rolls, corn dogs, cupcakes, crispy chicken. Mu yan gishiri ne.
Yan makulashe.
Gishiri ne. Shawarma, pizza duk na iya. So duk wanda yake so ma ya koya.
Yan makulashe ko? Yan makulashe.
Yo.
That's good. That's good. Thank you very much for coming online on this live.
Thank you very much for having me.
Yes, I cannot see who were online from my end, but Pretty Stones just called out your names. Thank you so much for coming up to show support to the both of us and to hear Pretty Stone's NG story. We look forward to having you soon, as I mentioned, so that you tell us all about your progress with Pretty Stone
Inshallah.
and building the women of Kaduna to have self-confidence, to be able to speak in public, and to be able to have business success. Thank you very much, and do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thank you.